Buzzer TV presents vintage game shows on Amazon.
Forget the color, forget the suit. Call high or low and win the loot on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks. You're a nice group. Have a good weekend. Thank you for joining us on Card Sharks. As we left off last time, the champion won the match, didn't get a chance to go for the big money. We're going to do that right now. Let's bring out our champion, Renee Lackey. Hello, Renee.
Hey, Jim. Nice to see you again. Here again. Thank you.
You've now won $7,200 in cold cash.
Yes, and I love every minute of it.
Won't you tell us again about yourself?
I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm currently traveling around the world as much as I can, gathering information for a book I'm writing.
Terrific. Now, your book, I believe, is a travel book, you're telling us.
Right, right.
Of all the places you've gone, what's the best place you've seen so far?
Right here on this stage.
Oh, yes, because we give you money to travel here. I see. Well, let's see if we can make some more money right now. Ready?
Ready.
Let's open the board and get to the money cards. All right, Renee, you won $200 in the last match. $100 a game. Of course, that's yours to keep. Now we give you new money to play with, and this time you're going to bet that money. Starting on the bottom line with $200. Bet that as you will with these three cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money, and again, it's your decision how you bet it. $50 minimum bets until you get to the top card, the big bet, and there you must bet at least half the dollars. Let's add it up.
Okay.
Let's get you all the way around the world this time.
Okay.
Here's $200. And as in the game, you have a choice of two base cards. You'll start with a 9. You can change that or you play it. What do you think?
I prefer to change it, please.
All right. You must play this one. It is a 3. Good card.
Great.
Now you got $200 and a 3, Renee.
I'm going to go all the $200 higher.
Whole thing.
The whole thing higher.
$200 higher than a 3. Oh, very much higher. $400 and a great card, a king.
I love it. I'll go the whole $400 lower, Jim.
The whole thing again.
Yep.
$400 lower than a king. But you're not out of it because we have that second level with this great card. We're going to move the ace up, give you that other $200 of betting money. 4 cards to go and a good card. Let's see if we can do it.
I'm a gambler today. I'm going the full amount lower.
$200 lower than an ace. It's a jack. Now we're back up to $400 again, Renee.
Okay, I'm going to go $300 lower.
Big bet, $300 lower than a jack. And it is a 3. $700 and again a good card, the 3.
I'm going the whole thing higher.
Whole thing. $700 higher than a 3. Those cards didn't like you this time.
No, they didn't.
Come on down here, Renee. My goodness. That's terrible.
Well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, from a king to an ace and a 3 to a 2. You don't expect that.
No, I didn't. But we'll try again.
Okay, if she gets back up there, it'll be because she defeats a new challenger. And we'll meet that new challenger right after we take time out for this. And we're back with Renee. Tough luck on those cards.
That's the way it goes. You have
Still have $7,200.
Yeah.
That'll take you a lot
I'm
of
not
places.
crying too much.
We'll meet a new challenger in a moment. Right now, we're going to open the board and get to the cards. Go ahead. Open her up. Janice and Ann, start loading in the cards, if you will. Brand new decks of cards and a new challenger here on Card Sharks. Virginia Mason. Hello, Virginia. That's a nice outfit.
Thank you.
Summary.
Thank you. You look
What can you
very
tell
nice
us
too.
about yourself?
Well, I'm a student at UCLA, and I have kind of an interesting job to help myself get through school. These last 2 quarters, I've been babysitting for Cher.
Oh, you are Cher's babysitter.
Yes, I take care of Chastity and Elijah. It's interesting.
Yes? You want to say hello to the kids?
Chastity, Elijah, hi.
Chastity's probably been on television more than you have, Bridget.
Oh, I'm sure.
Are they good kids?
Very good kids. They're very strict with them. Very strict.
Oh,
They're
good.
smart.
Good. Nice to have you here, Virginia. Good luck in the match. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go on the air, and the upper cards, the red cards, will be played by Renee, the champion. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Virginia. And the object of the game, to work your way across the board, predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Before you can begin calling high-low with the cards, you have to win a high-low toss-up question based on a poll of 100 people. Here comes my little G2T2 out here now, and we'll start with a question to you, Renee. They'll really test your ability to judge human nature. We asked 100 women, have you ever made love to a man whose name you did not know? How many women admitted they had?
Oh, I don't think there are too many women around to they'll at least know their first name. I'm going to go real low and go 5.
5. She says 5 out of 100 women made love to a man they didn't know his name. Virginia, higher or lower?
I don't think there are even that many that didn't know his name. I'm going to be really risky and say lower.
Lower than that.
Sorry.
If it's lower, Virginia, you'll get to the cards first. If not, it'll be Renee. The actual number of women who have made love to a man without knowing his name is 3. It is lower, Virginia. Nobody agreed with you, but you were right there, Virginia. We'll take a look at your base card. You have an 8. Now, you won the toss-up. You can change it if you like.
I think I'd like to change that, please.
Next card off the top of your deck is a 9. Little bit better.
Better than an 8.
Gotta play that one.
I'm going to play, and I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's not lower. It's a queen. So you lose that card and give Renee a free chance to play off her base card. A 3. Call this, Renee.
I've had some trouble with 3s, but I'm going to go higher this time, too.
Higher than a 3.
Oh, great.
You know, I have expected to see a 2 up there, Renee.
I was worried about that. I'm going to go lower on the king, please.
You're going to continue on.
Yes.
You can freeze, of course, at any time. Lower than a king, it's a 4.
I'm going to continue to go on, Jim, and go higher.
Risking those 2 and this card higher than a 4, it is a jack.
Go for broke and go lower.
The whole thing. If this is lower, you've won the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match for the win. Yes, it's a 4. You did it. That time the cards fell right for you. Janice will get set up for the second game, if you will. That gives you $100 for winning the game, Renee. We do play the best 2 out of 3, so Virginia, you're not discouraged, are you?
No, I'm going to get her this time.
All right, Janice will load in the cards. Same 2 decks of cards, a second game. And the question goes to you, Virginia.
Okay.
We asked 100 men, all married 25 years or more. Have you ever forgotten your wedding anniversary? How many men admitted they'd forgotten their own wedding anniversary?
I bet quite a few of them have in 25 years. I'm going to say 62.
62 men forgot their wedding anniversary, Renee. Higher or lower?
Well, that's such a popular joke. Maybe I'll say a little higher.
Higher than that.
Yeah, I might.
The actual number of men married over 25 years who'd forgotten their wedding anniversary is 26. Not higher, Virginia. 26. Wow. See that? They're more romantic than you thought. Virginia, your base card is an 8.
Oh,
you can change it.
Good base cards. I'd like to change it, please.
To a 2.
Good card. Good card. Keep it and go higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a 7.
Freeze. I'm
And you're
going to
free.
freeze at
If you move
that
that freeze bar over, we can't take those cards away from you. That keeps Renee away from her card. Renee, the question goes to you. Now, remember the last question? The men said that 26 of them, yes, they did forget their wedding anniversary. What do the women think? We polled 100 women across the United States, all of whom married 25 years or more, and asked, has your husband ever forgotten your wedding anniversary? How many women said their husband had forgotten the wedding anniversary?
The women are probably going to say a little higher, I think, Jim. But since it was so low before, I'll go about 37.
37. Virginia, higher or lower?
I think that women would like to think that they were going to remember all the time, but I think they're always afraid they're going to forget. I'm going to say a little higher.
Higher than that.
I think.
Well, it was 26 men who forgot. Now, what do the women think? The actual number of women married 25 years or more whose husbands had forgotten the wedding anniversary is 35. Not higher. Renee. Wow. Somewhere there are 9 men out there who think they remember the anniversary. Renee, we'll look at your base card. You've got a 5.
I'll stick with that 5, Jim, and go higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 9.
I'm not nuts about the 9, and I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze. Dead even, both players needing 3 cards. Next question goes to you, Virginia. And that question will be coming up right after they stop waving cards at me, telling me we got to take a commercial break, all right? We'll be right back. Okay, Renee Lee is 1-0 in the best 2 out of 3 matches. We left off. The question goes to you, Virginia. Both players needing 3 cards to win the game. We surveyed 100 third-grade children in Billings, Montana, and asked them, do you like going to the dentist? How many third graders said they really did like going to the dentist?
Oh, I don't think very many. I don't like going to the dentist at all. I'm sorry, I like my dentist, but I don't like going there. I'm going to say 5, and I think that's high.
5, and that's high, huh? Renee, higher or lower?
Boy, that's a tough one. But sometimes the dentist gives them little presents. Maybe they like that. So I'll go just a few higher.
You say higher. The actual number of third graders who like getting their teeth examined and should probably have their head examined is 43. It is higher, Renee. You were probably right about the little presents. I guess that's what they remember. Renee, we're looking at a 9, but you won the question. You can change it.
I'd like to change it, please.
Changing it to a 6.
That's a little better, and I'll go higher, please.
Higher than a 6. It is a queen,
Yes.
very much higher.
I like that much better. And I'll go lower the next time.
Continuing on, lower than a queen. No, it's an ace. And you lose both of them, and Virginia gets a chance to play off the 7 and call this card.
I'm going to go higher, please, Jim.
Higher than a 7. It's a queen again.
Card, beautiful. I'd like to go again, go lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 6.
Oh, good.
Tough decision now. You need 1 card, or you could lose all 3 of them.
I'm gonna freeze.
You'll freeze.
I'm chicken. I'm gonna
Needing
freeze.
just 1 card. We'll fill in the spaces for Renee, and that really might not be a bad time to freeze, needing 1 card, because we're at the final question, and it is sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards, and this question decides control. Renee, we asked 100 men, have you ever given someone a black eye in a fight? How many men said yes?
I don't think as many men fight as they pretend to. I'm going to say 19.
19 have given someone a black eye in a fight. Virginia, higher or lower?
I think maybe a few more, even if it's not, I'm going to go a little higher.
You'll say higher. The actual number of men who have given someone a black eye is 45. It's higher, Virginia. Wow. Now, Virginia, we'll find out if your strategy paid off freezing, because listen carefully. Here's how we play sudden death. You have a 6. You won the question. You have the right to change it. You need just 1 card to turn over, but if you made a mistake on that card, Renee wins the game. However, you've got control. You can force Renee to play off the 6. She cannot change it. She would have to turn over 3 cards to win, or the game is yours. Your decision, Virginia. Play it or pass it.
I'm going to go chicken out and pass to Renee.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Renee, you've got to turn them all over to win the match. 1 mistake, and we've got a tie. Renee, you've got a 6. Call this.
I'll have to go with the odds and go higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a 9. You're 1/3 there.
I'll go with the odds again and go lower, Jim.
Lower than a 9. No, it's an ace. It's not lower. We've got a tie match. Virginia wins. Congratulations. Janice, if you will, let's get set up for the tiebreaker. Virginia, I must ask you, were you aware of the fact that you only had that 1 question left when you froze before?
Yeah, I was. I looked.
Good strategy to put the pressure on Renee, and even if she had won the question, she would have had that same pressure because you just needed the 1. We're tied at 1-1. We'll move over the freeze bar now and set up just 3 questions and 3 cards for the tiebreakers. Someone's going to get a crack at the money cards very quickly. Virginia, we found 100 women on a diet and asked them, have you eaten a candy bar today? How many women on a diet admitted they had?
That day, okay, I'm on a diet, but I haven't eaten a candy bar today, so I'm only going to say 15 that day.
15 that day cheated on their diet and ate a candy bar. Renee, higher or lower?
If it was pizza, I'd go a lot higher. But a candy bar, I think I'm going to go lower even.
Lower than that, yes. If we had said pizza, you would have said higher. Right? The actual number of women on a diet who cheated and ate a candy bar is 13. It's lower. Renee, yes. And Renee, your base card in the tiebreaker is a 2.
Oh, terrific. I'll go higher, please.
Higher than a 2. It's a 7. Tough decision now. You need one card or you could lose both of them. You've got kind of a middle card of 7. What are you going to do?
Freeze.
You'll freeze. Needing just that one card. And that's a tough decision to make up there with just 3 cards. Renee, we asked 100 married men in a California studio audience, do you think your wife dresses well? How many men said yes?
They probably better say yes. I would say 72.
72 out of 100 men said, yeah, their wife dresses well, Virginia. Higher or lower?
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you repeat the question?
Sure. We asked 100 married men in a studio audience, do you think that your wife dresses well? How many said yes? She said 72.
I'm going to go a little bit lower.
Lower than that.
A little bit lower, yeah.
The act got a lot of agreement with the audience on that. The actual number of men who said their wives dress well is 89. Not lower, Renee. I would think most men think their wives dress well. Renee, you want to play that 7 or change it?
Change it, please.
You'll change it to a 5. All right, Renee, make that all-important call. If this is higher, you remain the champion. If not, Virginia still has a chance for the win. Yes, it's a queen. Congratulations, Renee. Virginia, thank you for joining us. You won $100 in cash. Get good time? Good. We've got some party gifts for you. Thanks for being here, Virginia. Renee, come on down here with me. You're up to $7,400?
Yes.
And I hope you do better with the money cards.
I'm going to do better.
That's the way to feel. We'll get to the money cards right after we take time out for this. Please watch. Renee Lackey, our champion with $7,400, and the last time the money cards were not kind to you.
I feel lucky this time.
Then let's get to them. Let's get to the money cards. And they're setting them up. $200 on the bottom level, 3 cards. Another $200 on the next level. And as always, your decision how you bet them. You bet them right the last time. They just didn't fall for you right. You ready?
I'm ready.
$200. And let's get a good base card to start with. A 5. Want to play that or change it?
I'll keep that 5. I'm going to bet $100 higher.
$100 higher than a 5. No, the 4.
Here we go
Now let's
again.
not do this again now, Renee. You've got a 4, a little better card than $100.
$100 higher, please.
$100 higher than a 4. A 9. Okay. Not too good a card, but you've got $200 to work with.
I'll take another $100 and go higher still.
You're going to go higher.
I'm going to go against the odds. There's no face cards. I'll go a little higher.
All right. $100 higher. I hope you're right. Yes, it is. You just keep inching around there, Renee. You've got $300. Up goes the 10. We add $200. $500 now on a 10, Renee.
Yeah. I'll do just $200 lower.
$200. Lower than a 10. Oh, no, an ace. But a good card now, an ace. $300.
I'll go for broke. $300 lower.
All right. Come on now. Let's build it up. 3 cards to go. It can still build up. $300 lower than an ace. It's a 5. That's $600 now. Back with a 5.
Okay, I'll bet $400 higher, please.
$400. You'll have $1,000 if this is higher than a 5. And it is. It's an 8. $1,000 and up goes the 8. Kind of a tough card to work with. You must bet at least $500. You can bet more. You've got $1,000, Renee. What's your big bet?
Well, that is a tough card. I'll just do the half. I'm going to do $500 higher.
All right. You're going to finish up with at least $500, so you're not going to bust. Let's make it $1,500.
Yes.
What is it, higher?
Higher.
For $1,500. Yes, it's higher. Good. All right. You did those good.
That was much better. I enjoyed it.
And to get worse cards, you got more out of them.
It just happened. Good, good, good.
Your winnings are now up to $8,900 as you inch along. We'll meet a new challenger right after this. Okay, good. Don't have time to meet a new challenger right now, Renee. We were talking about that. Where did you get the idea about writing a travel book? Such a young lady. You think some old gray-haired grizzled person would think of that.
Well, I went to Europe one other time, and I traveled with a girlfriend. She wrote a marvelous diary, and I had some few scribbled notes that were terrible. And I thought, next time I'm really going to keep track. I did, and I thought, why not capitalize on it?
What do you think you can write in a travel book that someone else has not written yet? What can you give the public?
My experiences.
That's very intriguing, Renee. And on that fond note, you know, you belong on this show, Renee. We're going to say goodbye for now, and we'll meet a new challenger and start a brand new match next time we meet on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
One of our polling groups will receive a self-cleaning electric range with a digital timing center in the exclusive no-turn speed broiling system. Broils meat on both sides at once, sealing in natural juices furnished by White Westinghouse. And some of our contestants will receive a Master Mechanic 8-gallon shop vac from True Value Hardware Stores, who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide. And the Maxi-Pedic by Simmons, designed in cooperation with an orthopedic surgeon, features a built-in bedboard in the box spring for super comfort and support from Simmons, and an assortment of exciting Maybelline eye, face, and nail cosmetics featuring new nail color. Protects and colors nails instantly, furnished by Maybelline, and Town and Country tableware by Washington Ford. Beautiful Fleetwood handles and mirror bright stainless steel, dishwasher safe from Washington Ford. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.